We've got the teams. Luca had 60. Oh, damn, Luca. Okay, 22 assists. That's probably a career high. There's that 44-point game against Philly. Pretty good stretch there. We could come back and look at these at the end of the episode. I gotta take a shit, so I'm just gonna start the game. Yeah.
Game 1.
The Jazz are the better team going into this game. I'm pretty sure they have the better record. I have to poop.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Pass to Iverson. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Now George. Howard, the screen. George, that one's good.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line with all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Here's Iverson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Free throw, no good. Utah with the ball. Here's Crawford. Uses the glass on the layup.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Here's Iverson. Covered by Johnson. Driving to the basket. And he dunks it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Johnson passes to Howard. Johnson inside. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. And rejected. Johnson passes to George. Back to Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Magic Johnson. At the line for two.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Takes it inside. Pass to Iverson. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Jones, his shot is good. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Now here's George. Here's the 3. The rebound by Duncan. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Throws it up high.
Well, the defense not respecting the Hall of Famer on that play. He was hoping they were going to give him some room. They did, and they paid for it.
Down low. It's tipped. Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Iverson. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Here's Iverson. And the 3 off target.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The 3 is up. The Jazz again can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Jones with a screen on George. Here's Iverson. And again, the Heat missing. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Here's Iverson. Shoots it from the high post. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
First free throw is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Howard. Here's Crawford. Inside. The shot by Howard, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Iverson. Give him 8 points now. Back to Jones from the arc. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
George outside. Back to Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by George.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Duncan. Here's Iverson. It's stolen by Johnson. George outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Duncan. The Heat have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Jones. Here's Iverson. Covered by Johnson. Back to Jones. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They set a pick. Pass to Wallace. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
George outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Howard. Here's Crawford. And here's Johnson. Howard, the screen. Johnson passes to Howard. Here's Duncan, covered by Johnson. Duncan, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's Johnson. Howard in the high post. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Heat have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Gordon finds Williams. Now Hayes. Gordon outside. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. George outside. Howard with the ball. Here's Crawford. Back to Howard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. From about 19. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that.
Drops the first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. So he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williams against Johnson to the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Left side Jones. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And stolen by Williams with the drive, and he buries his first look.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Now here's Sexton. Over Jones. Sexton, that's good.
just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Williams passes to Jones. Counted from distance. Jones has got 11 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And stolen by Jones. By himself. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's King. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And again, it's Utah.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. 5 to shoot. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Williams misses. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's gotten his second bucket.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
Outside, Williams. Outside Jones for 3. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Johnson. Pass to King. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Off target with a jump hook. The Heat with the lead. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, usually Durn is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
To the middle.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Williams passes to Hayes. Now Jones puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 16 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Sexton finds Johnson. Down low. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Lou Williams.
13 foul. At the line for the Jazz, Kessler. At the line for 1.
What's up?
.11 left in the first. Pass to Hayes. Gordon outside. Here's Jones. Hayes with a screen. Outside, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, Sexton. Defended by Jones. Pass to Wallace. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Williams passes to Jones. Offensive rebound. Out to Gordon. Williams against Sexton. Over Sexton. Wallace pulls it in.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. And we'll be back with you shortly. back into it here in game one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge.
Damn, bro, we getting carried by one guy.
The opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Setting the floor for the Heat. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Here's Iverson. Lets it go from the...
Bro, that shit is nasty as fuck, bro.
Baseline and nails it. He's got 10.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Howard with a screen on Williams. George finds Howard.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
First team foul.
George with it. They double team George. 6 to shoot. Here's Crawford. And the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Duran. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot from 12. The shot comes out.
Gotta make that.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Crawford. And here's George. And there's the screen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
That's good from George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Here's Iverson. He's got 10. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Howard in the high post. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. George finds Howard. George against Williams. George has the open look. The Jazz again can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Wallace. Williams on the wing. Over George. Got a hand on it. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Crawford, he's got 5 from 11 feet away. George with the bucket. George has got 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Howard up top. Pass to George. Here's the floater. Blocked! And they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard, the screen. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with.
They gotta get Jones back in the game,
on those alley-oops.
It's the only hope.
Here, Miami
Gotta
decides to
sub him
talk
in
it
right
over.
here.
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. And you look at Duran, topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Dwight Howard.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George with the block.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
For Utah, they've gotten over 50% of their shots.
What's the Duncan call?
Shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
I probably need to change that.
Here's Crawford. He's got 5. The 3-ball. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Duncan. Williams against George. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Crawford. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
I just love the ball.
Pass to Duncan. Williams against George. They need this. Oh, rejected by Howard.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Crawford. And here's Howard. Here's Crawford. He's got 7. For 3, George. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. They set the screen. Here's Williams. High-quality look as he sinks it. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Inside. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Iverson. Here's Duncan. Oh, rejected by Howard. George outside. And the layup falls. George has got 21.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, ramp it up.
Now here's Williams. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Pass to Howard. Howard with a screen on Williams. He's feeling it. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Iverson. He's got 10. Puts it up from 15. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Wallace. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Crawford. Here's Wallace. Here's Crawford. He has 7. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's King. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Sexton's checked in for Utah. And Miami with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in. The Heat have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Hayes with a screen on Sexton. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 13-point game. Clock at 6. Jones from outside.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Pass to Sexton. To the wing on the left. Here's King. Knocks down the step-back J. And the Jazz lead by 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Iverson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And for the Heat, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. 14 points for him.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
Now here's Sexton. Puts it up from 12. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Oh, there's the alley. Gets it down to single digits.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now here's Sexton. Outside Johnson. Back to Sexton. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got 6.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Pass to Iverson. A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's Wallace. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Iverson. Here's Duncan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now Sexton. He's got 6. Pass to Wallace. Right wing. Here's King. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Sexton. Pass to King. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Sexton against Jones. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Utah. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Utah Jazz.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact,
Taking a look at how the appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
Pass to Wallace. Takes a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Well, Miami shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And for Miami, oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's George on the wing. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Iverson. The floater, and it's rejected. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one's no good. Utah's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Wing shot on the way. Can't get it to drop. Jones with some nice D.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Jones with a screen on Johnson. Here's Iverson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. He's got 18.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
That one's off. So it comes up empty at the line. Miami trailing. Here's Iverson. He's got 18. Jones sets a screen. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
His first personal, second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Paul George. At the line for one.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Hayes. Here's Wallace. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jones' his shot is good.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Johnson passes to George. Howard in the high post. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Is checked in for Miami. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Dwight Howard, 4th.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Williams with it. 6 points for him. Jones from outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George finds Howard. Here's Crawford. To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Howard with a screen on Williams. Johnson passes to Howard. Here's Wallace. He got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Duran, he's checked in for Miami. Six on the shot clock. Here's Johnson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Free throw drops for Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside, Williams. Left side, Jones. Pass to Hayes. Here's Duran. Guarded by Howard. Clock at 4. Let's go with a 3. Wallace misses. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. George outside to the wing, right side. Howard, the screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Wallace. He's got 11. Just 3 to shoot. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
Bro, we're getting our dick sucked, and it's not good. It's not a fun time.
Williams against Johnson. Takes one from 10 feet. Basket counts. Williams has got 8 points.
Right now, Lou Williams is in the zone, able to find his shot and sink it.
Howard with a screen on Williams. Johnson finds Howard. Johnson against Williams. 18 feet out. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Pass to Duran. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Jones. Give him 23. They get it back. Duran. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And here's Johnson. Williams defending. The hook shot. Johnson passes to Howard. From 6 feet away, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
A soft touch there from Dwight, gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Pass to Jones. To the inside, and it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Jones. Hayes has got his second basket of the game. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. George hits them both. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside, Williams. From the baseline. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Wallace. 11 points in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
King, he's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Johnson. Here's Williams. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Jones has got 25 points. The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Crawford. He has 7. And the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And here is Williams. Jones with a screen on Sexton. Williams passes to Jones. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Pass to Hayes. Gordon outside. There's the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Utah's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Crawford. Now Sexton. Williams defending. It's George on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon. That's good from George. George hits them both. The Heat have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Sexton against Williams. On the wing, Jones. Back to Williams. Sexton against Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. Sexton's got 8 points.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Williams passes to Hayes. Now here's Gordon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jones' shot is good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Wallace. Now here's Sexton. Williams defending. Out to the right wing. Back to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Gordon, the pass to Williams. Gordon outside. Pass to Jones. This one for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Here's Wallace. Now here's George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 10 points here in the second half. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Williams passes to Jones. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Wallace. Now Sexton launches it. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Duran. Hayes inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Sexton. And here's George. There's a screen. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Howard's checked in. Miami has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Iverson. Pure from three-point range. 21 points in the game.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
The first free throw is good.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sexton. George hits them both. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great screen setting by Duncan there, an even better dive to the rim, which led to the basket.
George, a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. George has got 15 points here in the second half. George against Williams. The leaner. The rebound by the Jazz. Howard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's George. Good work there as it goes. George has got 38 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now.
It's all right here in the head. Right here in the head. Stay connected.
Urging his team to go on a run here. Coach Spoelstra.
They have what it takes. I mean, Coach Spo trying to spark a fire here.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Paul George out there with Johnson. Then it's Dwight Howard, and it's King in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Williams, just 4 to shoot. From the high post, he gets it in there. 23 points in the game.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
Now Johnson. Pass to George. Stolen. Here's Iverson. Off the mark there with a 3. And for Utah, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Johnson finds George. Out to the right wing. Howard, the screen. Here's King. Right through the D for the layup. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Iverson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Jones is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. On offense, here's Utah. 22 was their biggest lead. George finds Howard. Up top, Johnson. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And the D may be a little bit shaken right now. Howard is lighting them up and doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's the pick. From about 19 is Duncan. Rebounded by the Jazz. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Crawford. Pass to Howard. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's able to get it back. Shot's good by Iverson.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Howard. Now here's George. Shot clock at 6. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Hard to stay with Dwight Howard in the screen and roll situations, and he's also adept at reading the slip situations.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
What's up?
And that one misses.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. That one misses.
And when you look at this second half, missed free throws stick out. It's hard to keep pace that way.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Iverson. Shoots over George. And here's Johnson. Now Howard. George with it. Defended by Jones. And George with the basket. On the assist by Howard. George has got 40 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Duncan. Hayes with it. Here's Iverson. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. He has 29 now.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Iverson. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Hayes. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's George. Here's Wallace. Now here's George. Howard in the high post. From the low block. Pass to Crawford. Fires the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Jamal Crawford looking comfortable from behind the arc on that one. Tough to lock him down out there. You're worried about him driving around you.
Here's Iverson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Now, here is Howard. Outside Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Magic Johnson at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
He's perfect from the line this time. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. And the Heat on Another three.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. And George with the jam.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
Here's Iverson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
At the line for the Heat, Allen Iverson, shooting one.
The Jazz have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Fires at the elbow. Howard. And that one drops. Howard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Howard. Pass to Johnson. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Iverson. Johnson with a double team. Back to Hayes. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Duncan. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Magic Johnson, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And Johnson drops them both. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Iverson. And there's a pick. Going inside. Uneasy 2 on the layup. 37 points for him.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Johnson passes to Howard. Back to Johnson. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Iverson. And he lobs it up top.
And as long as Duncan continues to hit shots like that, you're going to feed the big fella. One of the most dominant players ever.
Johnson finds George. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Iverson. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. He's so adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's George. And Utah calls time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz breaker dance group.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Over to the left wing. Poke loose. Here's Wallace. Pass to Iverson. Inside. Clock at 6. Howard on the double team. Here's Duncan. George with the block. From deep, Johnson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Iverson. Jones up top. Here's Iverson. George defending. Shot's good by Iverson. Give him 39.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
It's blocked.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. Pass to Jones. Now Hayes. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Johnson a screen on Jones. Here's Crawford, defended by Jones. Johnson with it. Takes a 3. The rebound by Duncan.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Wallace. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Hayes.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Johnson inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 11. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson, to the middle. From 13, Howard grabs the miss.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Back to Johnson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to George. Outside Johnson. Shoots from 12. Kept alive. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.